We are just going to be going over a small color grade. I had a couple people ask me about it, and this is just a perk of being in the editing sauce community, completely free. So if you're seeing this, you will be able to always come back to this video right here as long as you're still enrolled into the community. Then you will always have access to this video. Now I'm not sharing my camera or nothing like that, just because it's just going to be a simple video. Now I want you guys to expect more of these, just because I want to give you guys like the most game ever. Now, before we continue, I am sure I know there are people better at me than color grading than I am. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm the best, but this is how I personally color grade. You guys can follow along, and then we can get straight into it right now. So I have a few different examples. So I have a vlog style example here, and as you see, it's kind of like outside, and I do have a node tree that I use for all my videos, and you guys can follow along. So I keep it as a power grade so I don't have to continuously drag and just continuously like just add new nodes like this and just continue to add new nodes, right? Not doing that. So I have a power grade. I just drag and drop it on, okay? And basically what this does is all I have is a color space transform right here. These are my settings for my specific camera. That's why this is tailored to like me. But I shoot in logs, so this just converts it back to normal footage. As you can see, this is the normal footage. It looks amazing as is, right? But really, there's just a few tweaks, and then you're good to go. But as long as you follow these nodes, then you should be as good to go, you know? So I would say the main thing is a LUT. And now I'm gonna probably give you guys my LUT for free. Just let me know down in the comments below. If this gets a lot of views and reactions in the Discord, then I'll give you guys my LUT for free, no doubt about it, because this thing is actually game changing. So first things first, here we are on the node tree. We have a noise reduction. I named them all. I know I spelled exposure wrong, so I don't want to get flamed, but yes, I did spell exposure wrong. I don't care. So noise reduction, obviously I already have it selected and added to the node. So this basically will just reduce the noise, and by telling if you have noise, you can come over here and actually just zoom in and just see if you have any noise, right? So right now, I don't have any. And if you don't know what noise is, then I would suggest looking it up. It's basically just makes it like colored, grainy. It's basically if you have your exposure too high, and you just didn't know how to work your camera. So then we have the exposure, and I know there's so much better ways you could do this, but you know, if I'm in the spurt of a moment editing a vlog, then all I'm doing is just messing with the lift, gamma, and gain. That's all I'm doing. So for this, like, I think I exposed it perfectly right. That's why camera and footage matters a lot. I tell this to everybody, bro. Like, post can fix a lot of things, but why would you do it when you could just have it already in your camera? Just dial in your camera settings and you're good to go, right? So I'm gonna quit yapping. Let's get straight to it. So you can mess with your gain, gamma, and lift. You kind of just mess with these and see like what's good, you know. Usually I don't really like to mess with these too much, you know. Maybe -1. Bring this up a little bit. It's really just messing with it, to be honest. So this right here is balance. So I like to use this specifically if my white balance was off. So if you filmed a video, and say your client filmed a video and his white balance was off, say his shit was way too yellow, then you would just turn the temperature this way and kind of just make it more white. And you could do it subtle, kind of like that. You can't really notice it. But I don't need to do that because I had a correct white balance. But if it was too cold, then you can put it back to normal by dragging it over to the warmer side. But like I said, guys, I have pretty much dialed in my camera settings, as far as just like how I work my camera. I know how to work it, so pretty much good to go with that as well. Now this right here is strictly for skin. Now I have a really good camera, I'm not gonna lie, but if you see my skin right here, it looks like exactly what I look like. So essentially what you do is you come under the look, go to color, and you're gonna come down to these presets right here. You're just gonna choose red right here. And now right here, you could click this little button right here. It'll kind of, you'll be able to just really get just the skin tones by just messing with this saturation and stuff, and messing with these things right here to really just get just the skin. See, that's the problem I really don't like about it, is you kind of can collect up to the trees too. But really for vlogs, I wouldn't really mess with this. But as you can see, I just have my skin selected. Now under skin, now we can kind of mess with, you know, the saturation of my skin, make it look more, you know, like my skin color. But like we said, I am not going to mess with any of that actually, because I like the way it looks. And for a vlog, you're not going to really want to mess with that too much. So then obviously under all of that, you have a compound thing right here, and it just translates down to here. You can kind of see exactly what I did on my node tree. You can kind of go based off of it, but a big thing is make sure you get all these things right. I have a screenshot in the chat, and you guys can just look at it and just make sure you have it exactly like this. So then I have my color space transform, obviously. Now the LUT is the biggest part. Like I said before, this is where I just come and apply my like cinematic LUTs that I just love to use. Really just for like, this is how I color grade my videos. This is how every video will always look. Like, look at how clean this looks just after one LUT. Looks way better. Look at this. Look at this bends. And I'm just vlogging, and it looks like a movie. This looks insane. Check this out. So we're about to go pick up Dylan and Aaron. Like, that's insane, dude. I don't care what you guys say. That's how I like to color my videos personally. Now, if I notice that it's a little too much, then I could personally come in here and mess with in the HDR settings and come under here under the waves and kind of mess with the color tones and stuff. And if you guys don't have a LUT at all, you can make your own LUT. By that, you just come in here and you honestly just fuck with colors. So many YouTube videos out there, to be honest. And then after that, like I said, I'm willing to give you guys my LUT. If this gets enough like reactions and stuff on the Discord and stuff, then really after is completely up to you. So let me say one more thing. If this LUT is too overpowering, you're going to come over to this key section right here. You're going to come under the gain, under key output, and you kind of can just turn the LUT down so it's not too much. And if you want to turn it up, you can too. But sometimes I like to just turn it down to like 0.9. It's barely noticeable. But look at this difference right here. I mean, this is insane. This is crazy. Like, let's go to the car and like show it there. Like, look at this difference. That's a crazy difference. You see all the blue tones it adds. Like, I just really like that, how it makes it look, you know? There's really endless opportunities. Like, I could take this and make it a whole different look with a different LUT. So say I were to come over to these LUTs, I could make it a way different look. Like, look at this look, you know? It just depends on what you want your videos to look like. So if you want this LUT, then you apply this LUT. You know, I like to save time. I don't like to just go in there and just make my own LUT and like, you know, change the colors and each and everything. Like, bro, I'm a simple guy. I just like to just apply a pre-made LUT that's already made for me so I can find my own style, you know? So if you like this, if you like epic black, you know, whatever you want as your style, just me personally, I'm keeping this. This looks insane. I love the way this looks. So as I said, after is anything you want to add. Okay, so say you want to add vignetting, you can do that. You know, you just type it into the effects panel and you add it, you know. So if you guys want to know what I do, I'll just hit advanced, turn this size up, and then I'll kind of just mess with the softness, make it look like that, transparency not as much, and then just kind of mess with it, guys. Really just everything is messing with it, to be honest, but there's the difference right there. Just kind of adds a vignette look, but me personally, I'm not about that. Then also you can add some other key effects like this. This will just bring it, pop it out, make it look red. If you guys want to know how I do that, I'll come to use timeline, DaVinci wide gamut, come down to the strength, turn it to 0. Okay, hear me out. Under the secondary glow, we're going to put 0.5 just for temporary so we can see what we're looking at. Under the filter, like I said, guys, I like that reddish look. So I'm going to come over here, just make this red. And then from there, it's just fucking around with it, to be honest. So I'll turn all this stuff down until I think it looks good. Now, if you see really over here, it's in these plants a lot. Right there, I know there's a blurry shot. But if I turn this off, you can kind of see what it does. Turn it off and on. Sir. All right, so we're about to go pick up Dylan. And it's a subtle change, and it can also add some hint to your videos. And then another thing is if you guys wanted to add effects, what you do is you just apply another corrector. I know there's another way you could do that. It's just how I do it. And then just holding it, you can drag it to this line right here. And then you can add anything you want. You can add directional blur, whatever you want. Just make sure it's at the very end or it won't work. And then if you are doing like a tutorial style video, you come over under the masking, apply a circle, just size it up, and then literally just turn that shit down to 0. And then to get it, you're just gonna add an alpha output, and then bring that over there. Boom. Next thing you know, you're good to go. And now you have a YouTube tutorial circle. But that's not what we're looking for. We're just looking for something simple. And then now we're going to do something way easier. So say your whole video was like this, right? You come to under stills, not power grade. Power grade stays in every single video you have. Under stills, you're just going to double click, hit grab still. Then it's there. So now we're going to do another example. So for this car video that I made recently in a tutorial, I'm just going to go to a cool little footage. I'm going to go to a cool spot. So I actually used a polarizer, so it's going to look even cooler. But like, watch how simple this is. I added that a power grade. I'm probably not even have to do anything. Watch. Boom. Just like that. Look at that footage. That's all I did. It's that simple. And like, I don't even need to touch this footage. I like the way it looks. You know, like I said, I'm a simple guy. And then I'll give you guys a darker atmosphere example. So this was me in the gym, hitting some tricep, sorry. And then if I add the same thing, I don't really like how that looks personally, so I'll come and redo it, and I'll go to the LUT again. I'll maybe even turn this exposure up just a little bit, like that. Come under the LUT. I'm going to go under Syn Grade, and I like this one right here. Love that blue look. Boom, just like that. That's how I like my gym videos. I like how it gives a nice blue touch to it. And then that's it, guys. It's as simple as that. Let me know if you guys want that LUT down below, but I think this is going to conclude it. This is the first video in the Discord. Let me know what else you guys want to see in the chat, and maybe I'll make another one today. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. Maybe I'll do another one in a week. Who knows? I'll catch y'all later. Let me know if you found this helpful.